That was in Cancun. I guess there's a DVR for positive alcohol.
He's out now. Don't want any more issues. Just don't want any more issues. I'm not asking much. Just do what you need to do. Really, you know?
Judge, pre-trial, I talked to pre-trial, they said they listed about the THC. I don't know what you wanted.
God, it's only 70 days old, too. All this trauma, and it's only been 70 days.
Is that it?
Yeah.
The lab is back. There's no alcohol, which we expected that already. We're still waiting for drug analysis, but I think as soon as that's back and the state's ready, we just try it. Or, just try it. Let's get done.
Is that where this is headed?
Well, I looked at I've eval'd it, and I don't think it's the DWI. I don't think it's intoxicated when I looked at the eval, but but the state can't do a full eval until they have their labs for the blood. And
Tell me what you think.
I expect that.
I mean, I'm going to tell you now, this has so much drama, Ms. Saba, that I'm like ready to pony it up with Justin as well. You know, I don't want to sit and wait another 6 months. And
Judge, we don't,
oh, that's wonderful. Hi, you look great. You know,
what were you?
It's going to be
Jones?
an alleged drug case.
Oh, yeah. We don't,
Is there
we
a
just don't
DRE
have the
done?
toxicology report
DRE?
yet, Judge.
I can't hear, I'm sorry.
DRE, shh. Was there a DRE?
DRE? Yeah.
We just don't have the toxicology report yet, Judge, so, and the case is only 2 months old.
I know, no, well, yeah, a little bit over, but yeah.
A little bit over.
How long do you think it'll take?
I think it should take 1 more month, because sometimes I've seen them take up to.
Notice here the alcohol test came back clean, but the drug analysis is still pending. That delay is huge because until toxicology comes in, the case can't really move forward. What do you think? Should defendants be allowed to just wait it out, or should the court push harder for faster results?
But maybe we can give it like 1 more setting before we.
Yeah. Okay, we'll sit you off 30 days.
Still have them come in to do drug testing.
Yeah, just don't use, you know? All right, so we'll continue supervision now, Felicia.
Judge, just to clarify, so you are permitting the usage of THC?
No, I don't,
So that's like, there's no limit here.
I know.
So I don't, because we're just gonna continue about, we have to.
Yeah, I mean, how do we deal with this? I don't,
Let's hurry get the labs back and
Yes,
eval it and try it.
I'm not down with you continue to use marijuana. I'm not down with it, Mr. Jones. I don't want you to use. There has to be an alternate method to dealing with issues.
I mean, that's going to take you going to see a doctor and all kinds of stuff still though.
Yes,
Sure.
yes, that's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to self-medicate.
So he's not self-medicating. He's got a prescription for marijuana. And I know we've gone down this road already. So he's not self-medicating. He's under a doctor's orders.
He has a second DWI that's open. I don't want you using, Mr. Jones. Just the plain and simple of it. I mean, don't. Do you understand? Don't use. And get ready, please. It's way too much drama. I'm ready to put this baby to bed one way or the other.
We'll reach out.
Ouch, did you catch that? The judge isn't sugarcoating this at all. A DWI sticks like glue. Imagine getting pulled over years later and an officer instantly sees this on your record. That shadow follows you forever.
To the lab and do an
Please.
eval.
All right, I'm going to do 30 days. I'm going to continue it now. Don't use. You've got 40 days. Do you understand? Yes or no?
Sir.
Okay, get ready. All right, Dustin. Good morning, Mr. Hinojosa. Good morning, how are you doing? Sir, you are charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You have 2 cases, actually. You've got the DWI. You also have, what I'm telling you is that you now have this DWI that's going on your record. If I were you, I would never get into a car, even if you had a sip of alcohol, because you're taking a humongous risk. Do you understand? After today, you will also have a minimum of 30 days in jail for any other DWIs that you pick up. You can use this to enhance your punishment to a minimum of 30 days in jail. You give up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal once you accept this agreement. You can never change this or undo this. It will go on your record. It's going to be there forever. Do you understand? You still want to do this? How do you plead to the offense of driving while intoxicated? What have you worked out, Mr. Morgan?
There's 1 year probation, 30 hours community service, no drugs or alcohol, random urine analysis.
So it's
180 days.
So the agreement is this: for you to successfully complete this probation, it's 180 days in jail. We will.
Here's a reality check. The judge is painting a grim picture of prison life. No AC, lights that never turn off, and zero comfort. Do you think judges go this far to scare defendants straight, or is it just brutal honesty?
Probate that for 1 year. As part of the probation, you will do one victim impact panel. What about a DBI education class?
Judge, he has a, judge, that's fine, we can add that in there.
It's not in here now. And I'm going to tell you, Mr. Morgan, that if he doesn't do the education class, they'll probably end up suspending his license. I don't know for sure, but from what I understand, the rule is that if you do the DWI education, the DWI education, it doesn't suspend your license. But did you mean to add?
Added in, Judge.
Oh, it was an oversight.
Accident by my part.
Okay. Got it. So you must do a DWI education class, a victim impact panel. No breath test refusal. If you were pulled over in a car and an officer asks you to submit to a breath sample, you must take that sample. Random urinalysis. No drugs, alcohol.
He has 100 hours upstairs.
Do you have any children?
You're doing the 30 hours here.
Mr. Morgan, I was gonna,
About the community service. Yeah.
He's on a deferred in felony court as well, Judge, where he has to do community service anyway.
okay, I was gonna
So-
pick that off anyways. I mean, what
We appreciate that,
I
Judge.
normally do, what I think would be more prudent is if they have children to do like a parenting class in lieu of, but he doesn't have children, so I guess we'll just,
Judge, he's fully informed, so.
Whoa, this just escalated. The judge basically says, I'll lock you up kicking and screaming if I have to. That's not just courtroom talk, that's a full-on warning shot. Does tough talk like this actually deter repeat offenders, or just make the courtroom more dramatic?
He's on his way to become a productive member of society, I imagine. Starting a family at one point, once he's a little more financially stable, will be where he needs to be. Still pretty young, though.
you're on felony probation now. You have to have a freaking halo over your head. Because if you don't, you could go to prison for a very long time. Have you been to prison before? If you have any doubts, go online and look at how miserable prison is. It's not a fun place. And I will tell you, there are some parts of prison that the lights don't even go off where people sleep. You can imagine how you have no REM sleep, how much that will play on your psyche and your hormones. It's incredible how bad Texas prisons are. There's no air conditioning. It's freaking awful. If you don't believe me, go look it up. You're on this deferred now, so you got to behave. Do you understand? I understand. All right. If you violate this agreement, I'm going to issue a warrant for your arrest. I'm going to put you back in jail. I'm going to bring you right back out, and we're going to talk about whether you violated this agreement. If you violate this agreement, you're looking at up to 180 days in jail. Do you understand? Okay. There's what do you do for a living? How much money do you make a month?
Judge, it's contractual, so it's whenever he has business.
There's a surcharge and fines and fees,
Yes.
Mr. Morgan.
And yeah, if we could waive that as He has a forfeiture pending that is about to make him completely indigent.
Forfeiture.
Yes,
Oh, they took the car?
they took the car and he has been without transportation and he has been, it's been a struggle to make ends meet. So he's,
What kind of car did you have that they seized?
Okay.
Oh my God. Oh,
yeah,
Lord.
yeah, no, he
Is
was,
that like a $90,000 car? How much was that?
Yeah.
yep,
You're right on the dot right there.
yep. Yep.
Wow.
Doing good. And
You
then,
know, I will tell you, I routinely warn people here about when they end up racing, they do crazy stuff, donuts and this and that. When they pick up a second one, a lot of the times the cars get seized. We see it every now and then when it happens, and here's tried and true. This is a second case, and man, that's a nice, someone's going to get a benefit nicely from that.
Yep.
I hope that you get it, you know, from now on.
We,
You don't have to say anything, but I'm just, really, actions have consequences, and that's a hell of a, man, I wish I had that kind of car. Here I am with a jalopy. Drive a nicer car than I do.
but with that being said, Judge, if you would be so kind as to waive the surcharges, that would be ideal.
We want you to learn from this, Mr. Hinojosa. This is your first DWI. I will acquiesce to Mr. Morgan, but I'm going to tell you, if you're not smart enough to consider how to get home on a night of drinking, you act like a child, we will treat you like a child. But the way we do it, the way that we spank you is with a ton of jail time, you know? Really, you act like a child, you'll get treated like a child. And I'm going to tell you, I'm waiving nearly $3,500 in fines and fees and surcharges from you now. But I'm going to tell you, a second DWI, it's $6,000 surcharge, not to mention court costs. So you can probably roll out of here with about $7,000 in fines and fees. You pick up a second one. Do you understand? Get a clue. It's not hard. All right, done. I need you to do a waiver for me.
Yep,
And
yep, sir.
then I'll grant it for you. And then, all right, good luck.
Thank you, Judge.
As advice, can you say anything about what?
Oh,
We agreed to no device.
is that the agreement?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, that's it. I'm going to tell you, if we're going to test you, I'm going to test you like crazy. So I know that you're not using. If I find that you use, one of the sanctions that we can do is either guardian interlock or a scram device. Those devices are hundreds of dollars a month. Don't drink, don't use illegal drugs. Do you understand?
And here's the hammer: violate a protective order, and it's treated like the capital murder of misdemeanors. That's how seriously courts take it. Viewers, should protective order violations carry such heavy consequences, or is that too extreme?
Okay, man.
Thank you, Judge.
Great to see you like always.
Great to see you, Judge.
Okay, good luck, Mr. Hinojosa.
Thank you, Judge.
Good morning, Mr. Venable.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Venable, you're charged with 2 counts of assault. One is of a family member. On both of those, you're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir. Okay, Ms.
On January 21st of 2024 in Harris County, Texas, officers were dispatched to an AFM call. Officer met with the complainant. The complainant and the defendant have been dating for 5 months. The complainant and the defendant were arguing. The defendant pushed the complainant to the ground, causing her to scrape her right arm. While the complainant was still on the floor, the defendant stepped on her neck. Officer noted.
Stepped on her neck.
Yes, Judge. Officer noted redness on the complainant's arm and neck.
Do you know if it impeded breathing?
No, Judge. I don't, I can't, let me. It wasn't charged as an impeding breath, so.
Well, I know it wasn't charged, but is it?
The DIMS don't say that she had any trouble breathing, but I'll look at the offense report, Judge.
And here's the other thing. The first assault is from October of 23. The second assault is from January of this year.
Yes,
And now we have a felony evading arrest on December 10th.
yes, Judge.
Were these 2Bs? Was he out on bond for these? Vic, do you know?
It looks like. No,
So this is Venable, who's now picked up a third case. He had 2 misdemeanors, one's from 23, one's from 24.
We were open warrants for a while, it looked like.
Did we ever do PC or had he ever been on bond
No, Judge, it was just a non-arising open warrant.
for the whole time? All right.
Both.
Judge, it doesn't say that she had trouble breathing, it just says that it caused her pain.
Okay, can you do probable cause? So that's the family member, right?
That's the AFM.
Okay,
Judge.
can you do the first case? Because I don't think we've done probable cause on that one though.
This is the AFM from January 21st. Oh, the ABI, the one before.
Yeah, the one before.
On 9/29/2023, officers were dispatched. On arrival, officers spoke with the witness, complainant's wife, who said that the defendant assaulted the complainant by slapping him in the face because the complainant's dog killed the defendant's girlfriend's cat. Then officers spoke with the complainant, who said he had invited the defendant into his residence to discuss the situation.
Telling you what the expectation is while these cases are open and what the expectation is for you to be able to live in this free world. Because if you don't abide by these expectations, I'm going to take the free world away from you. You are not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs, and I'm going to randomly test you. You're also not to have contact with either of these people, not to be in possession of weapons, and abide by the conditions of the protective order. If you violate those conditions of the protective order, the state can file a 4th case, a violation of a protective order. If they do, that is the capital murder of misdemeanors. It's one of the worst cases you can pick up, and you violate those conditions, I can have a hearing to hold you at 0 bond. 0 bond, and I'll do it in a heartbeat to protect every person. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have a Texas driver license?
I do, but it's,
And that's where we'll pause. Cases dismissed, others reset, but the tension never really ends. What do you think? Do these warnings actually change behavior, or do some defendants just go right back to old habits? Drop your thoughts below.
So you do not have a Texas driver license. I am now ordering you also as a condition of your bond not to drive. You will be signing an affidavit with me today promising you that you're not going to drive. I don't care what's going on in your life. I don't care what you got to do. I don't care where you got to go. You violate this, I can have a contempt hearing. You can be facing an additional 6 months in jail and a $500 fine every time you get into a car.
an Ubering to and from, so.
Don't. There's nothing you can say to justify. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you what the expectation is.
Yes, Your Honor.
We are now going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. So for now, I'm going to have you come up here, sign this order, promising us you're not going to drive. I will get you to Victoria where we will have you sign a reset for you to go get a lawyer. You will meet with Fleischer for your bond conditions, and after that, you'll be free to go.
Sir.
The one in there that has contact.
Got it. Okay. So Rosette, the order in the one that's signed by the magistrate is allowing contact, but I'm going to issue one now so that he cannot have contact. Okay? Just so that you know.
Also, I don't see a motive on the assault bodily injury case.
Well, it's because it's not a family member case. That's why. You can only do one on the family member cases. All right? That way. John D.
Good morning, Judge.
Hey, bud.
Judge, was that CHA?
Sorry, I'm on.
We like Victoria Venable. Oh, thank you.
John D.
Judge,
What's the word?
first on young Mr. Cuellar, Diego Cuellar. He's due back today because he wanted some getting his GED. I spoke to him this morning. He had to get an ID in order for him to get his high
I
school.
think he's supposed to come here with his ID today, wasn't he?
That he showed me a proof that he's applying for it. He hasn't gotten the ID.
Come up.
And he's got proof on his phone that he's been researching the GED program. So he's taken active steps towards the judge. He just doesn't have the ID in order for him to get the transcript.
Where you haven't done
In the
absolutely,
GED program. Right?
I have to wait for the school to mail in the transcript so I can get the ID. They said I need my old school record so we have proof of who I am. But I have my GED login on my phone. I can show you.
to go get an ID, all you have to do is go to DPS and get an ID, right?
If they're under the age, they actually have to have a student verification form from a school.
That's what he's waiting for.
I was there
He's got
yesterday.
he's got,
What school is this?
Calhoun High School in Port Lavaca. Calhoun High School in Port Lavaca. I called them yesterday. And they're gonna mail it.
The day before court, you called,
That was when I had my appointment for the DPS.
okay? So how long are we gonna wait for you to get the ID to be able to start on your GED?
Well, they said they mailed it already, so probably it's like a couple of days, like 3 days.
So let's set it a week. Okay, all right, I'll see you in a week, sir. All right.
okay, go ahead.
Was that Cuellar?
Yeah,
Yes, that was Cuellar.
okay, John D, who's
Did you get the
next?
Results? For his first test?
Well, you sent,
Second, I'll check.
you sent him to get tested last time, but it hasn't been 30 days, Judge, because you wanted him to come back to show proof. So,
That's all right, John.
so I think by next time, he told me it's clearing out. So that's good. The next one I have, Judge, is, well, we have to approach on Mr. Yeah, Imamovich, Judge. They're gonna file
I?
with an I-M-A.
Whether you're dismissing it?
Yes, there.
Yes, Judge. So I think, so we had dismissed the ABI, but I don't think we ever got the MOA dismissed. And so he got picked up on a VPO.
So,
But we don't plan on moving forward with the
Okay, all
VPO.
right, I'll sign it.
got it, Judge.
Thank you,
And then
Judge.
lastly, I have Mr. Johnson, but they
So
are,
there's the proof. You see that?
well, hey,
Even if the case gets dismissed, the DPO still lives on.
there you go, Judge. But it's good news, right things being
Yeah,
done.
you're doing all right.
Mr. Johnson, they are seeking some chief discussion in order to get that off your docket
The
today.
case
I'm
is
just
not
waiting. No, I got you, but I just wanted to give you an update on it.
How much?
It might be off your docket today.